about Terawih prayers, there are many questions, or there are many people who has been asking, now what is the exact real number of Terawih prayers in the month of Ramadan based on Madhab Shafi'i? Well, what we can say is that, number one, we have to understand that all four madhabs, they agree that Terawih, the complete number of Terawih is 20 raka'ah. 20 raka'ah. Now some people, we have hearing 8 raka'ah, 8 raka'ah, 20 raka'ah. What? Firstly, we have to go back to our madhab and look. Every single madhab says that is 20 raka'ah, and know that madhab don't come out their opinion from themselves. They come out their opinion based on Quran and based on hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. And in madhab Shafi'i, the complete Terawih is 20 raka'ah. Now, what other evidence? Yes, there are evidences mentioned by Imam al-Baihaqi, mentioned by Imam al-Tabrani, mentioned by Imam Ibn Abi Shaybah. All of them say that Terawih is 20 raka'ah, mentioned in a hadith. Okay. Now, however, the greatest evidence in Madhab Shafi'i on Terawih, which is supposed to be 20 raka'ah, is that Sayyidina Umar radiyallahu anhu, he gathered the Sahaba radiyallahu anhum ajma'in, all of them together, to do Terawih prayers 20 raka'at. And few of them had prayed behind Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And when Sayyidina Umar gathered all of them, none of them stood up and spoke against Sayyidina Umar radiyallahu anhu. When the Sahaba, they will not keep quiet in the matters of religion, especially when someone that has done something wrong with the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that itself, our scholars in Madhab Shafi'i call as ijma' fi'li. It is called as the ijma' of actions. It's a form of ijma', but it comes in the form of actions, and actions speaks louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. So that is the strongest evidence in Madhab Shafi'i that Terawih is 20 raka'ah. It's what we can see all around the world. All traditional scholars, Masjid al-Haram, Masjid al-Nabawi, everywhere else, they are doing 20 raka'ah. Now what about those people who says that it is 8 raka'ah? Well, number one, I can say is that we don't have strong evidence. We have not found any strong evidence that Terawih is 8 raka'ah. Mentioned in the hadith that Terawih is 8 raka'ah. No, we couldn't find anything. Now how those people could come out with Terawih 8 raka'ah and Witr 3 raka'ah? It is probably because of it's a lackness of understanding from the hadith which is narrated by Aisha radiyallahu anha, when she said that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to pray 11 raka'ah inside Ramadan and outside Ramadan. Now think back, is there Terawih outside Ramadan? No. Then what are those 11 raka'ah prayers? Those 11 raka'ah prayers, as mentioned in Riyadus Salihin, it is Witr prayers. Witr prayers. But now the next question is, then how those people come out with the division of 8 raka'ah and 3 raka'ah? Allahu a'lam. I have not find, and scholars have not find any ways to divide the 11 raka'ah between Terawih and Witr. Now what about those people who does 8 raka'ah prayers of Witr, of Terawih? Do they still get reward from Allah? Yes, they get reward from Allah. As how our scholars explain, they will get 8/20 reward of Terawih. For those people who do 2 raka'ah, they will get 2/20. For those people who does 10 raka'ah, they will get 10/20. For those people who wants the complete reward of Terawih, therefore they should do 20 raka'ah of Terawih. We see you again. Assalamu alaikum.